over and she can show you Dash.
Hi, I'm
Hi,
Jerral
guys.
Horn. I'm a
Miguel is
librarian
here.
with the FAU Library. I work specifically with science and engineering, and I'm here to talk about Little Bits. It's a great project kit, and these are just some of the kinds of parts that they have for not just teaching about STEM topics like science and technology and computer programming, but you can even teach about music and art and a whole number of other projects. There's a huge library that has been created to go with these parts, which I'll get to in a minute. The nice thing about these is they're very easy to handle, especially if for little kids. This kit is meant for about grade 3 through grade 8, and they just stick together with a magnet. So there's no fiddling with it, they just click together. They also color code the parts so that you know what kind of part it is. Pink is input, like this is a button that you could turn things on and off. Green would be an output. This is a buzzer, so that you can annoy your friends. Then they also have blue, which is a power source, and orange, which I call a connector. They call it wiring. Another thing that they do is that they make it so it's very easy to figure out what to do with them. On each part, if you notice, there's an arrow that says the direction that the power needs to flow. Secondly, it's got a part number. The I in this case means input, and the name of the part. So they make it super simple to know what you need to do. I have a power source right here, and I'll give you a demonstration of what it can do. Now, if I try to put this on the wrong way because of the magnet, well, you could have fun with the magnet, but it won't go together. See, it just clicks. And the buzzer. And now. So you can imagine putting that in your friend's ear. Along with that, they also include a guide to get you started on various projects that you can make, including things like a little car that you can make. And what they tell you is they tell you what parts that you need. They show you what the item looks like. They tell you the parts that you need, give you the instructions, and then tell you how it works. To take it even further, there are libraries of lessons. For instance, if you go to YouTube and you enter Little Bits projects, you'll get a whole library of different projects that people have filmed and uploaded. Another website you can go to is littlebits.cc, as in cat. This is a huge library similar to GitHub or Tinkercad of projects that people have created that include directions and lesson plans. So for example, what you would do if you were to look at them is you would have a brief video, then you would get a lesson guide and a description to go with the project. A final website to go to is classroom.littlebits.com, and these are actual curated lessons that they have grouped according to topic. This is what it looks like. So you can find your topic, and then within the topic there will be a number of lessons that you can work with and customize to your liking. They have more than just what I showed you. As I said, includes music and art and even how computers work. For instance, one of these lessons gets into how Arduino works. Other parts which aren't here, they have, Little Bits has a number of other kits, include parts that let you work with logic gates, like AND gates, OR gates. These are how computers actually take the instructions you give them and execute them by using this logic circuitry. And you can learn how this circuitry works. Another part that they have that's pretty cool is if you want to do a mobile application, they actually have a little cart already built. It's just a platform on wheels that you can then power to be able to do things. For example, one project that a group came up with and filmed was taking the cart, adding little bits, and with a sensor so it could follow a line. Then they put a bowl of goldfish crackers on it and called it a snack server. So you can have some fun with it too. Now you can, of course, teach about electronics, but that's really not what this kit is truly meant for. It's meant to show how you can do things with electronics. To be honest, if you want to get into the electronics itself, you're better off with more old-fashioned wires and batteries and so forth. This kit, at least you can start with that, but it really takes it to another level so that you don't just see that, okay, you hook a wire to a battery and you can make a light. You can see a number of things that you can do with it. And that's the magic of these little bits. And finally, they are very durable. I'll say that for them. And that's about it, if there's any questions.